All right. So for religion today, we're going to read again the story of Adam and Eve. So this is called Adam and Eve in the Garden. And this also has the story of creation at the beginning too, because that's kind of the same story. God created the world. In the beginning, the world was empty, but God had a plan. I will make many good things, said God. One day God said, I will make day and night, and so he did. On day 2, God split the water from the air, and he said, here are the sky and the sea. God made land on day 3. Plants grew on the land. Fruit trees grew there too. On day 4, God put the sun and the moon and the stars in the sky. On day 5, God made birds to fly in the sky, and he made fish to swim in the ocean. Day 6 was busy too. God made the rest of the animals. Then God made the first man. God named him Adam. God loved Adam. God rested on day 7. He was so happy, and Adam was happy too. God put Adam in a garden. The garden was called Eden. It's beautiful in the Garden of Eden. Adam took care of Eden. He took care of the animals. He even named all the animals. Tomorrow we're going to watch a movie of this exact story where Adam names the animals. It's very cute. You will be called a parrot. You will be called a butterfly. So that was his job, to give every animal a name. One day, God made Eve, a woman. She helped Adam take care of the garden and of the animals. God gave Adam and Eve one rule. One rule. Do not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Later, there was a sneaky snake in the tree. Uh-oh. Eve, you can eat this fruit. It's fine, the snake told her. Eve believed the snake. So she ate the fruit. Then she gave the fruit to Adam, and Adam ate the fruit too. Remember, before they had eaten that fruit, they had nothing bad in their brain, right? Everything in their brain was goodness. But after eating the fruit of tree of knowledge of good and evil, they had knowledge in their brain of bad things. And they felt that they did something wrong. They were trying to hide from God. They felt scared. They were embarrassed. God was sad. They had broken the one rule he had given them. This was called a sin. Eve gave me the fruit, Adam said. The snake tricked me, said Eve. They still shouldn't have done it, even if you get tricked, right? They knew what the rule was. God said to the snake, Snake, you must move on your belly and eat dust all the days of your life. And God told Adam and Eve, You must leave. You must leave the Garden of Eden. You did not follow my rule. Adam and Eve left the garden, and they were very sad. But God would always love them. God had another plan to save people from sin. One day, God would send Jesus, and Jesus would save everyone from their sins. The end. All right, we're going to do a drawing today. Remember how yesterday we drew a bear? Today we're going to draw Adam and Eve in the garden. So get your paper that looks like this. And the lines, there are 3 of them. The lines are going to be at the top of our paper. And we're going to start out with our pencil. And we're going to write Adam and Eve. Let's count how many words that is. Adam and Eve. 3 words, and there are 3 lines. So that means 1 word is going to go on each line. Adam and Eve. And when you write on a line, one thing that you really need to remember is you don't start writing right in the middle of the line. You're going to run out of room. You always start on the very, very left side of your line or your paper. So when we write the name Adam, we're going to start way over here. So Adam's name starts with a capital A. So make a capital A. And remember, we're starting all the way on the side over here so we don't run out of room. So to spell Adam, it's A, D, and then another A. You can do a lowercase a because remember, only the first letter is capital. A, D, A, and then an M. So press pause if you need to and write your letters. A, D, A, M spells Adam. A, D, A, M. Adam. Okay, the next word, what was the next word? Adam and. Okay, we've already written 2 A's. We're gonna do another A. To spell and, it's A, N, D. So far we've written Adam and. And is A, N, D. Press pause if you need to so you can write the word and. Adam and who? What was the girl's name? What was her name? Eve, right? Capital E, V, E. That's it. Not too hard. Adam and Eve. Press pause right now if you need to write those because I'm going to continue on with our drawing. All right, we're going to use markers and crayons today. And remember, we like to draw to start out like a ground. So I'm going to draw a green line across with my marker, and then I'm going to color in my ground, going all the way across from side to side. My ground is going to be touching the edges of my paper. So far, I have my ground. Take a moment and do your ground. All right. Then we need to draw the tree, right? So I'm going to use my brown marker. And I'm going to draw my tree trunk. And I'm going to color it in. To make a tree trunk, you just make 2 lines, and then you can color it in. Notice that my tree is touching the ground, right? Trees have to touch the ground. They grow from the ground. They're not floating in the air. So we're making sure that our tree touches the ground. And then I'm going to draw the outline of my tree. And what kind of fruit was it on the tree? Apples on the tree, right? So I'm going to make, with my red, the apples on the tree. And God said, you can eat from any tree, just not the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And then I'm going to color in my tree a little bit. I'm going to color around my apples so I don't color them green. Kind of tricky to color around them, but you can try your best, right? Okay, so there's my tree. I'm also going to draw Adam and Eve. I'm going to teach you how to draw just a stick person, a person that looks like they're made out of sticks. It's called a stick person. It's very easy. Okay. Here's Adam's head. I'm going to give him kind of short hair like a boy, right? There's his face. Give him a smile. And then I'm going to show you how to draw his body. Watch this. We go down, and then we make his 2 legs or feet. 1, 2, and then give him some arms. 1, 2. That's called a stick person. And then we're going to make Eve. Eve has longer hair, her eyes, her nose, her mouth, and then her body. Down with her feet and her arms. Press pause if you ever need to, if I'm going too fast. Okay, we're missing somebody. We are missing the creature that caused all these problems for Adam and Eve. Who was it? It was that sneaky snake, right? So you can decide what color you want to make your snake. And you can make your snake on the ground or in the tree. Give him a little eye. There's that sneaky snake. So we have Adam and Eve, the tree of knowledge of good and evil, the sneaky snake. I'm looking at my sky up here. I'm thinking I want to add some more colors. I'm thinking of what kinds of details I can put in the sky. I know that God created the Garden of Eden, and it was very beautiful. So in my brain, I feel like that means the sun is shining down on Adam and Eve in the beautiful garden. I'm also going to use my blue, and I'm going to make some clouds. Clouds, you just kind of go around and around and around to make clouds. There we go. And then we're done. So we wrote Adam and Eve. We drew them. We drew the tree of knowledge of good and evil. We drew the snake. And then we drew some details, which are our clouds, our sun, our ground. I cannot wait to see what yours looks like, okay?